we'll leave the links to all of what you mentioned below in the show notes and the comments. But one question that I always say for the end of the podcast, which is kind of the essence of the whole podcast, and the idea how it started, is that most people didn't have the, like rich uncle that helped you to find the gold in life and helped you achieve your dreams and things like that. So I want this podcast to be one of the vehicles that helps people find their gold in life. So Tomas, I want to hear your opinion on that. How do you find your goal in life?
Right. So this question is one of the biggest questions, I suppose, in here. Because at the beginnings, you have to find yourself. So as I said, start writing down your characteristics, who you want to be, and start changing yourself towards these areas. Then I suppose you need to also find your passions again, because because these passions will show you kind of life purpose sometimes, because you will kind of discover your talents by what you love to do, or it doesn't necessarily mean if you do it the right way or kind of better way, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is your passion. So I mean, you have to really search and maybe go back to your childhood and see what you enjoyed, and you kept at it, for a long time, and then you forgot about it because, of course, life circumstances changed, and you lost yourself in life again, and then you started a job. So I suppose you need to find these passions and come back to them and start practicing them and make it a ritual, because the ritual makes you develop these things, otherwise you will just do it once in a month. That's not enough. So I mean, this would be my kind of advice, because you need to, the purpose of life is the happiness, to pursue that happiness, because it's not always that you are happy. You still need to pursue it even if you become happy, because the life circumstances change a lot, and so you need to still keep pursuing it. So for example, you need to raise that level of your expectations from yourself. Let's say not really high, but you need to always what I wanted to say actually is you need to find that vision, so find your passions, find yourself, and then find that vision where you want to go. What can I do with all my talents, with my characteristics, with my behaviors, and where can I go with this, and how I can get there. So I mean, you need to see the vision from your passions, from your childhood, from your life history. I mean, even if you are young, 20 years old, you need to come back to your childhood. Oh, this is who I was. This is who I became. Do I want to go that way? Do I want to change? And to have that vision visualized, and to visualize that vision. And then you can start setting the goals like, okay, I want to become a millionaire, but why? Why is the very important questions, because millionaire is a tough job, let's say. Yeah. So you need to set them goals and how to get there as close as you can. So I think this would be my advice to people of how to find the goals and what they want to do in their life, because many people just complain that how life is short, but we just waste it by the things we do. Life is not short at all, actually. It feels short when you start enjoying the life every single second, and when you start working on yourself, when you start working on your improvements, and then you realize that life is short, but it's actually short enough to find that happiness. So when you will get older, you will actually be not sorry for what you did. So that's the main part. That's the main part of the advice, to not have that regret. You can have any mistake. You have to make mistakes, of course. You have to make mistakes, but then think of yourself when you are getting older, when you will be old. Think of yourself at that stage. I'm 80 years old. How will I look at my life when I'm young, when at this age? Will I enjoy what I did? Will I kind of be regretting what I did, or maybe I will be kind of proud of myself and happy that I actually start something, even if it didn't work out
Mm,
well for me, but it changed my life in certain directions, and I didn't waste the opportunities, because the opportunities is only the one, because you have one life, so I suppose this would be kind of advice of how to set the goals, you know, and see yourself when you are old, let's say 80 years old. Did I live my life the way I wanted?
mm.
So I mean, this would be it, I think.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see the full version, go to the Uncle Gold Podcast YouTube channel or watch the next clip.